Welcome back to the Dragon Den, my loyal Dragon Knights. King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Captain America. And so here we have Sam Wilson as Captain America posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Captain America will come with 2 pairs of hands, as well as a Captain America shield. And finally, he does come with his wing assembly, which looks really good here. With his accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Sam Wilson as Captain America. Taking a better look at Captain America, Hasbro has reused the original Falcon Captain America and used it for this new version. The body mold is entire reuse from that original Toys R Us 3-pack Captain America, and it still works here perfectly. The head sculpt here on Captain America is actually really well done, and I like the expression that he has on. The stern, determined look here on Captain America looks perfect, and the red goggles highlight his suit perfectly. The cowl is nicely sculpted, cast in this white plastic, and you can see his hair at the top of his head. Despite being a reuse of that original Captain America, it still works perfectly here for this new figure. You can see his shoulder clips where his wing assembly would strap onto his back, and those are painted in silver, and the sculpted detail on his chest is actually well done. The paint is fairly clean here on his chest, and I especially love the way the star looks in the middle of his outfit. And of course he does have the red and white stripes on his stomach, which look good, and that carries over to the back of his outfit as well. His arms look good, reusing that original Sam Wilson body, and it does look good as it does reuse the Captain America from the Marvel Now series as well. His red braces do look really good, and the sculpted detail here is nice. I would just love to see the straps on the other side painted. Surprisingly, there's a lot of painted detail here on his belt, where we do have his buckle in this really nice gunmetal color. His actual belt is painted black, which is surprising, and the pouches on his belt are also done in this gray plastic. And he is wearing these blue pants, which look good, as we do have some padding here at the top of his hip. Hasbro's done a really good job sculpting his pants, as you can see some folds and wrinkles behind his knee pads. His pants do tuck into his red boots, where once again we have some pretty good armor detail here. I just would have loved to see more paint here on his boots. The sculpted detail on his feet is actually done well, as we do get some shoelaces on his feet. Add to it, the sculpted detail going throughout his boot is actually well done, and I like the fact they tried to give him some soles on his boots. And finally, taking a look at his wing assembly, it is basically a backpack that plugs onto his back. I do like the fact that it is cast in this marbleized silver plastic, and it does look good with these blue accents. And the sculpted detail on his wings is done really well, as you can see all the really good details here on the mechanical parts of his wing. So despite being 100% reuse of that Toys R Us Captain America, they did a really good job here with this version. With the paint and details out of the way, let's have a look at how he compares to our usual suspects. Here we have Captain America posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 112 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. The Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And here we have Sam Wilson Captain America posed next to Steve Rogers Captain America and Bucky Captain America. It is really good seeing the 3 versions of Captain America, and they all look really good posed next to each other. And being on an older body, Sam Wilson will be slightly taller than some Marvel characters, however he still fits in nicely with the rest of the Marvel Legends display. With his comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Captain America's articulation. Captain America has a ball joint in the head and a hinge in the neck. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. Swivel at the bicep and double hinged elbows. Hinge and swivel at his wrists. Captain America does have an ab crunch as well as a waist swivel. His legs do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double bend in his knees. Finally, he does have a swivel at his boot, a hinge in the ankle, and forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. Having a look at the wing assembly, it does have a hinge that goes up and down, and then it has a hinge that goes in and out. So overall, your standard Marvel Legends articulation here on Captain America, and it does work perfectly. I especially love the fact that Hasbro is able to articulate the wings on this version of Captain America. So with everything said and done about the Target exclusive Captain America, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. It's really good seeing Hasbro go back and redoing the Captain America with the Falcon wings, as they originally released this figure in a 3-pack where he did not include the wings. However, as good as this figure looks, I would have preferred if Hasbro had actually updated the sculpt, as his chest does seem a little bit narrow here. Giving us an updated head as well as an alternate head would have also been really good, as this figure is basically a 100% reuse of that Toys R Us figure. The inclusion of the wings does give him a really good look, and I really like the fact that they gave him his very own Captain America styled shield. And the wing assembly actually plugs into his back fairly securely, so you don't have to worry about it knocking over other figures or falling off. If you are looking for the Sam Wilson Captain America, he is a Target exclusive figure, so you do have to go to Target and track him down. At the time I'm making this video, Captain America is available on the Target website, so if you do want Sam Wilson in your collection, definitely pick him up. Don't sleep on this version of Captain America, as despite being an older mold, it still holds up really well to today's standard, and the wings look perfect here. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Marvel Legend videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.